All right, y'all, we are back with another video, and here we go again with this crooked judge in New York, Judge Merchan. Now, I seen a few reports. You know, I didn't see the whole thing. I seen like little snippets of here and there of Judge Merchan was trying to go off on Donald Trump's lawyer because he made a comment in the courtroom telling the jurors that if Donald Trump is convicted, Judge Merchan can give him like 4 years, up to 4 years in prison. And they said Judge Merchan just absolutely just goes off on Trump's lawyer. You know why he went off on Trump's lawyer? Because he knew that Donald Trump's lawyer was telling the truth, because that's exactly what this judge is trying to do. He's trying to put charges on Donald Trump. He is trying to find a way to put this man in jail. This is what these Democrats are doing. They're trying to find a way to put Donald Trump in prison, and we all can see right through it. So Donald Trump lawyer was telling the truth, and the problem is that Judge Merchan didn't want him saying that. He didn't want Donald Trump's lawyer to say that. Now he's upset, and then they talking about he just went off from there, just talking crazy to Donald Trump's lawyer as if he's a kid or something. Who did this judge thinks he is? He just thinks he can just talk to people any type of way. We already know that you one-sided. We already know that you trying to put Donald Trump in jail. It ain't nothing new. Because like I said before, if he put Donald Trump in jail, his poll numbers is going to skyrocket. It's going to be over. Whether you put him in jail or if you don't put him in jail. Just say if you drop this case, Donald Trump is still going to skyrocket. If you convict him, he's still going to skyrocket. So it don't really matter. But we know Donald Trump did nothing wrong. So we definitely finna go ahead and dive straight into this article because I want to see like what all happened. So if y'all can do me a favor, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Like I said, shout out to the one that always watches the entire video. I appreciate all of you that does that. I really do. I appreciate all of you that watch the entire video. Hit that like button, subscribe so you can stay up to date with everything that's going on. All right, so let's jump right here to the main headline. Say Judge Merchan slams Trump's lawyer's outrageous comment. And then we go down right here, say Judge Juan Merchan chastised Donald Trump's attorney. They will use the word chastise. They will use that, right? Judge Juan Merchan chastised Donald Trump's attorney, Todd Blanche, during closing arguments Tuesday in the ex-president's hush money's criminal trial. Blanche, according to sources in the courtroom, told the jury that Trump could be in prison if they convicted him, which is a fact, because that's exactly what they're trying to do. Blanche wasn't lying. He's telling the truth, because that's exactly what Judge Merchan is trying to do. He's trying to find a way to convict Trump to put him in prison. They talking about up to 4 years. That's what they trying to do. And he's mad because Mr. Blanche sported. Mr. Blanche told exactly what he's trying to do to Donald Trump. And here's the part where Judge Merchan just straight screamed at Mr. Blanche. He said, "That was outrageous," Mr. Blanche Merchan said. "Someone who's been a prosecutor as long as you have, someone who's been an attorney as long as you have, knows that is highly inappropriate." The judge then said that he would provide curative instruction to the jury when they return from their break. Then right here, Newsweek, Catherine Fung, who is inside the courtroom, reported that Merchan addressed the jury upon their return from the break, providing instructions about Blanche's prison comment and informing them that he will be the one to decide sentencing. Merchan's remarks towards Blanche occurred after prosecutor Joshua Steinglass raised an issue with Blanche's prison comment. So it seems like they all mad because Blanche, he told the truth on what they are trying to do to Donald Trump, and they mad that he blurted it out. They mad because he just yelled it out and said, here, this is what they trying to do. And now you got the judge saying he's going to be the one that's going to, if he convict Trump, he's going to be the one that give him the prison time or the jail time, whatever you want to say. And he's mad because Mr. Blanche exposed what he's trying to do to Donald Trump. Now that it's out there, the reason why he's trying to do all this screaming and he's upset, trying to talk to the jurors on the break. We know what you're trying to do. We ain't stupid. You're corrupt. You're working for Joe Biden. Your daughter making money off this crap. This shouldn't even be a case. This case should be thrown out. Done. Then they got right here. Craig Tricino, a law professor at the University of Miami, agreed with the Merchant that Blanche's remark was blatantly inappropriate. He told Newsweek that an attorney as experienced as Blanche should know better. His remarks most likely weren't a slip-up, as jurors are never instructed to have sympathy for a defendant. Everybody who's ever stepped foot as a lawyer in a criminal courtroom knows that a comment to a jury about potential criminal penalties is a no-no, Tricino said. Carol Lieberman, a forensic psychiatrist based in New York, told Newsweek that Mershon is sealing the deal for an appeal by his outrage at Blanche. The jury presumably knows that Trump could go to jail if he's convicted, since they are not sequestered, and it has been all over the news that Trump could end up in jail. It wasn't a surprise to hear he could end up in jail. Former Deputy Assistant Attorney General Harry Litman called it a terrible final moment for Blanche in a post on X, formerly Twitter. Blanche's closing arguments began today at around 9:44 a.m. Eastern in Manhattan. They were anticipated to last several hours and extend into the late afternoon, with the prosecution originally estimating it could stretch its arguments between 4 and 4.5 hours. But if you look at it, like I said, they all upset. Everybody trying to jump in and be on this corrupt judge side, trying to say that Blanche was wrong. And I just take it as it look. He just telling it like it is, because that's what they trying to do. He's not lying. That's the main part of the whole thing that he said, whether they want to say he was wrong for saying that. But that's exactly what they are trying to do. We all know that. That's exactly what they're trying to do. They're trying to convict him. Michael Cohen is a liar. The man admitted that he stole from Donald Trump, that he lied. This case should have been closed immediately. Stormy Daniels is a liar. Alvin Bragg, a liar. All of these people are lying. Then we go over here and say, Blanche began his summation minutes after Trump addressed the media outside the courtroom, just as he's done each day for nearly the past 3 weeks. On Truth Social, Trump lamented against the rules of having the prosecution get the final word writing. Why is this corrupt government allowed to make the final argument in the case against me? Why can't the defense go last? Big advantage, very unfair. Witch hunt. As Blanche delivered his arguments inside the courtroom, political operatives for both Trump and President Joe Biden, including Trump aide Jason Miller and actor Robert De Niro, on behalf of Biden, held a press conference outside of the Manhattan criminal courthouse. Blanche completed his closing arguments around 12:50 p.m., focusing on Michael Cohen as a central figure in the case. Blanche referred to Cohen as the GLOAT, or literally the greatest liar of all time, on a play of the acronym GOAT, greatest of all time. And I gotta be honest, Blanche is telling the truth that Michael Cohen is the greatest liar of all time. I got to give it to him. He's telling the truth. The man admitted that he lied. He admitted that he stole money from Donald Trump. He admitted all of this. And he's a liar. That's the reason why I say this case should have been dropped immediately. But as of now, like you can see on Fox News, they even saying it, that they trying to find something on Donald Trump to convict him. And then they allowed Joe Biden to let Robert De Niro, outside of the hush money case, just straight trash Donald Trump today. Just straight trashed him. Talked all type of crap about him. Because Joe Biden is losing in the polls, and now he going to go get an actor, which Donald Trump people called him a washed up actor, Robert De Niro, coming out just running his mouth about why we shouldn't vote for Trump. Don't nobody want to listen to no Robert De Niro run his mouth. You is not important at all. So we go over here and say, the defense closing led to a lengthy break until the prosecution took over at around 2:15 p.m. Tricino wasn't surprised by the Trump defense team's strategy of making a lion's share of arguments against Cohen to present an argument to the jury of reasonable doubt. He added that the prosecution's rebuttal is that Trump's engaged in a criminal conspiracy where a whole group of bad people are doing bad things. A lengthy closing for the prosecution involves tension between being able to tell the jury what you want them to hear and not putting them to sleep, Tricino said. They are relying on a proverbial roadmap based on evidence and witnesses. He added that the prosecution had the benefit of being the last to speak directly to the jury, as those are the last words they will hear as part of the overall case. So, there we go right there, man. Like I said, y'all let me know in the comment section, like, what do y'all think about all of this? Obviously, it seemed like that Judge Merchan, he mad that he got exposed because he's trying to convict Donald Trump, trying to put Donald Trump in prison for 4 years. All of that right there been exposed today. So y'all might see that in my title. He got exposed because that's what he want to do. He's trying to convict Donald Trump. He's trying to put him in jail for about up to 4 years. And he's mad that Donald Trump's lawyer blurted out what he was trying to do, and he got pissed off, and he got everybody in the courtroom that already don't like Donald Trump is talking about, we agree with Judge Merchan. Judge Merchan is right. They want to agree with a conflicted, corrupt judge that should have recused himself, because obviously he pretty much admitted that he don't like Donald Trump. He's with Joe Biden. So obviously he's going to try to do everything in his power to help Joe Biden win by trying to put Donald Trump in jail or try to convict him to make him look bad, to make people not want to vote for Donald Trump. That's exactly what they're trying to do. That's their strategy. That's exactly what they're trying to do. I've said this before. If they lock him up, his poll numbers are going to go up. If Donald Trump beat this case and they just have to drop it, his poll numbers are going to go up. No matter what you do, his poll numbers is going to go up, and Joe Biden is going to continue to implode. And that's exactly just what it is. So that's why they panicking right now. So this judge need to go ahead and drop this case. We already know you conflicted. We already know you corrupt. We all know that. And you probably along with Robert De Niro them too. So like I said before, y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think. Thank you all for watching, especially the ones that made it to the end. And I'll catch y'all in the next one.